Welcome to Alternatify, where we delve into the intimate and often bizarre world of dreams. Tonight we're asking a question that might just redefine human connection itself. Imagine if you could upload and watch each other's dreams, a window into the very soul. What would that mean for us? This journey will explore the wonders, the pitfalls, and the profound societal shifts such a technology could unleash. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about your inner world. Humanity's fascination with dreams is as old as consciousness itself. From ancient shamans interpreting visions to Freud's psychoanalytic explorations, dreams have always held a mystical power. Now imagine the allure of sharing these private universes. Think of the unprecedented empathy and understanding that could blossom. Barriers of culture and experience might simply melt away. We could truly walk a mile in another's dream. This could ignite an artistic and creative explosion unlike anything seen before. New forms of expression would emerge from the dreamscape. Therapeutic breakthroughs could also be profound, offering direct access to the subconscious mind. Healing might take on an entirely new dimension. But how might this even be possible? The theoretical foundations lie in advanced brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. These could range from non-invasive methods like advanced EEGs and fMRIs to more direct invasive neural implants. Each offers a different level of access. The key is decoding the neural code, understanding the brain's own language for thoughts, emotions, and sensory experiences. It's a monumental task, but perhaps not impossible. Then come the dream reconstruction algorithms. These would use pattern recognition and data synthesis to translate neural signals into visual and auditory output. Picture a dream uploading device, a futuristic gadget capable of recording, decoding, reconstructing, and then sharing these intricate nocturnal narratives. It sounds like science fiction, but the seeds are already being sown. Consider the unprecedented empathy and understanding this could foster. Experiencing diverse perspectives directly might overcome deep-seated prejudice. Personal relationships could be strengthened beyond measure as partners share their deepest inner worlds. Imagine that level of intimacy. This shared understanding could even foster global unity and community, bridging divides through mutual dream experiences. It's a powerful vision. Dream uploading could also revolutionize mental health. Imagine a deeper understanding of trauma by directly experiencing shared nightmares. It could help identify and treat anxiety and depression with unparalleled precision. The root causes might become vividly clear. Personalized therapy, tailored to an individual's unique dream experiences, could become the norm. Healing would be profoundly bespoke. Beyond therapy, imagine the unleashing of creativity and innovation. New forms of art, directly inspired by dreamscapes, would emerge. Groundbreaking literature could explore the human psyche with newfound depth and insight. Stories would literally come from within. Innovative, immersive filmmaking experiences could transport audiences directly into a dreamer's mind. Entertainment would be redefined. Scientific research would also advance dramatically. We'd gain a deeper understanding of brain activity during sleep. Exploring the very nature of consciousness itself would become a tangible pursuit. The mysteries of the mind might finally yield. New technologies, from advanced BCIs to hyper-realistic VR, could be developed directly from the rich data of shared dreams. The possibilities are truly boundless. Yet every profound advancement carries its shadow. Consider the immense privacy and security concerns. The risk of data breaches, hacking, and leaks would be catastrophic. Our most intimate thoughts laid bare for all to see. Governments and corporations could wield dream data for surveillance and control. The very concept of a private mind would vanish. Exploitation for malicious purposes like deepfakes or emotional manipulation becomes a terrifying reality. Our vulnerabilities would be weaponized. Then there are the psychological risks. Emotional distress from experiencing others' trauma or fears could be overwhelming. Identity confusion might arise from blurred personal boundaries. Where does one person's inner world end and another's begin? Addiction to dream sharing could lead to a profound detachment from reality. The dream world might become more compelling than the waking one. Manipulation and propaganda would reach unprecedented levels. Targeted advertising could exploit our deepest desires and fears. Political manipulation and the spread of misinformation could be devastatingly effective. Imagine propaganda woven into your sleep. Social engineering could create division and undermine cohesion, all by subtly influencing our subconscious narratives. It's a chilling prospect. Ethical dilemmas would abound. How do we obtain informed consent, especially from unconscious individuals during sleep? Questions of dream ownership would arise. Who owns the dream? The dreamer, the uploader, or the platform facilitating the sharing? The very nature of reality and virtual reality would be redefined. The lines would blur, perhaps irrevocably. The most profound transformation might be the death of privacy. Anonymity would vanish, and our inner thoughts would be publicly exposed. This would lead to an erosion of trust between individuals and institutions. Who could you truly confide in, even in your sleep? The rise of a pervasive surveillance state monitoring our dreams is a dystopian nightmare. Our minds would no longer be our own. Relationships would also be irrevocably transformed. Could increased intimacy coexist with potential jealousy and mistrust? The blurring of personal and shared experience boundaries would challenge our very sense of self. We might become less distinct. Art and entertainment would evolve dramatically. Immersive storytelling would reach new heights, creating unparalleled artistic expressions. New dream-based industries would emerge, catering to every conceivable desire for shared or curated dream experiences. It would be a new economy. Ultimately, this technology would redefine reality itself. It would force us to confront questions about the simulation hypothesis. We would gain a deeper, perhaps unsettling understanding of consciousness. What is it truly if it can be uploaded and shared? It would confront us with fundamental questions about the meaning of life. If dreams are shared, what remains uniquely ours? Navigating this dreamscape demands rigorous ethical considerations. Informed consent protocols would be paramount. Clear and transparent communication of risks and benefits would be essential. No one should enter this lightly. Ensuring voluntary participation with an absolute right to withdraw at any time is non-negotiable. Freedom must be preserved. Special protections for children and vulnerable individuals would be critical. Their developing minds must be shielded. Privacy and data security measures must be ironclad. Mandatory data encryption is just the beginning. Anonymization of dream data, where possible, would help protect individual identities. Our dreams should not be tied directly to us without consent. Data minimization principles must be applied. Only collect what is absolutely necessary, nothing more. Regulation and oversight would be crucial. Establishing legal frameworks to prevent exploitation is a global imperative. Independent bodies would be needed for monitoring platforms and ensuring compliance. Trust cannot be left to corporations alone. Public education on the risks and benefits would empower individuals to make informed choices. Ignorance is not bliss here. Responsibility and accountability must be clearly defined. Content moderation would be needed to prevent harmful material from spreading. User support for emotional distress would be vital. The psychological impact of shared dreams could be immense. Accountability for harm caused by actions within the dream-sharing ecosystem must be established. Consequences must exist. Let's speculate on alternative histories. Imagine the dream wars, where psychological warfare becomes the ultimate weapon. Manipulation of enemies through their dreams, propaganda, and disinformation campaigns waged in the subconscious. It's a terrifying thought. The rise of dream-based armies and virtual combat, where battles are fought and won in the minds of soldiers. The stakes would be incredibly high. Now consider the dream renaissance, a cultural revolution driven by dream-based art, accessible to everyone. The democratization of creativity, where anyone can share their inner visions, would be profound. A new era of diverse and imaginative human expression. This could usher in a new era of diverse and imaginative human expression, enriching our collective experience beyond measure. Looking to alternative futures, imagine the dream collective. Reality and dream worlds blur, with more time spent in shared dreamscapes. The formation of shared dream collectives, where minds merge and explore together, a new form of communal existence. This could lead to an evolution of consciousness through collective experience, a new stage of human development. Conversely, consider the dream police, a chilling dystopia. Government surveillance and social control extended to our very thoughts. Punishment for thought crimes or dreams deemed subversive, the ultimate suppression of individual freedom. Severe restriction of freedom of thought and expression, where even our subconscious is policed. It's a future we must strive to avoid. So we stand at a precipice, gazing into a future where dreams might be uploaded and shared. It presents both exhilarating potential and terrifying pitfalls. This technology, if it ever arrives, demands our utmost caution and ethical consideration. The stakes are simply too high. We must establish robust ethical principles and safeguards before we ever open this Pandora's box of the mind. Our humanity depends on it. What are your thoughts, your concerns, your hopes for such a future? Share them in the comments below. If you found this journey thought-provoking, please like, share, and subscribe to Alternatify for more explorations into the unknown. What other future scenarios would you like us to explore?